podcast, International Investments for West and Central Africa in 2022, with Mr. Alexis Leclerc, CEO of Leclerc Consulting Group. Hello, Mr. Leclerc.
Hello.
West and Central Africa forms a region that includes 22 countries that stretch from the semi-arid lands of the Sahel to the vast coastal areas of the Atlantic and the Gulf of Guinea, while tropical forest covers vast territories from Guinea to the Republic of Congo via the Ivory Coast, Cameroon, and Gabon. This region is full of opportunities but faces macroeconomic challenges. What do you think?
With nearly 500 million inhabitants, the sub-region has seen its population quadruple over the past 50 years. The majority of the population is concentrated in coastal areas, while landlocked countries are generally less densely populated. The region has experienced very dynamic urbanization, and 48% of the population now lives in urban areas. With 5.4 and 4.6 million inhabitants respectively. Abidjan and Yaoundé are the largest French-speaking cities in the world after Kinshasa and Paris, and Lagos, with more than 15 million inhabitants, one of the largest English-speaking agglomerations in the world. This rapid urbanization is expected to continue over the next few years. West and Central Africa has one of the youngest populations in the world, with 12% of young people under the age of 15 years. Despite these immense opportunities, Africa is only reaching 40% of its estimated potential due to a persistent deficit in education, health, and skills. In West and Central Africa, economic activity is expected to grow by 3.4% in 2023, from 3.7% in 2022, and accelerate to reach 3.9% and 4% respectively in 2024 and 2025.
And who are the main partners in investments?
With a long tradition of regional trade, the sub-region has made remarkable progress in terms of cooperation. In addition to the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, which is the largest economic and political union in the African continent, the region also includes two monetary unions, the West African Economic and Monetary Union, and the Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa, CEMAC, which include 13 countries in total. On March 21, 2022, Canada announced $83 million in development assistance for projects in West Africa, especially for Ghana, Senegal, and Pan-African. A long-standing partner of Africa, the World Bank, between April 2020 and until its last fiscal year ended in June 30, 2022, approved an unprecedented total of $28.5 billion in loan for 234 projects covering priority sector key in the area. More than half of this commitment went to countries affected by fragility, conflict, and violence. The World Bank also provided 357 advisory services on analytical products during this period. In fiscal year 2022, Foreign Direct Investment, IFC, made $9.4 billion in investment in 36 countries across Africa, representing its largest annual commitment to the continent. Over the past 10 years, the World Bank Group has more than quadrupled its resources in the Sahel and mobilized more than $8.5 billion between 2020 and 2023, making it the leading contributor to development in sub-region. The World Bank Group is stepping up its support for regional integration to address key priorities on the African continent. Priority areas of its activities in West and Central Africa are infrastructure networks, economics diversification, trade and transportation facilitation, financing, human capital development, resilience, and the fight against fragility, particularly in the region of Lake Chad and the Sahel. The many regional programs carried out in the West and Central Africa are, for example, the Regional Urgent Response Solar Energy Project, the RESPITE, to increase grid-connected renewable energy capacity and strengthen regional integration in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Chad, and Togo. It will finance the installation and operation of approximately 106 megawatts of photovoltaic solar energy with battery energy storage systems, to expansion of 41 megawatts of hydraulic capacity, as well as the distribution and transmission of electricity in the four countries. In addition to improve the reliability of electricity supply in each of the beneficiary countries, the project has developed a regional approach to enhance the potential for electricity trade in West Africa. We have also the West African Coastal Management Program, WACA. The WACA program enables participating countries to stabilize the coastline prevent the loss of essential infrastructure such as coastal transport routes, and maintain health and productivity coastal waters, essential for food security and natural capital. You have also the Regional Disease Surveillance System Strengthening, the REDIS. Project aims to strengthen the health system and collaboration between countries to better detect and control outbreaks and communicable disease. And as a last, the Sahel Women Empowerment and Demographic Dividend, the SWED. Project aims to expand women's and adolescent girls' access to quality education and reproductive, maternal and child health services. Also, according to the World Investment Report from the UNCTAD 2022, released on June 9, 2021, foreign direct investment to African countries reached a record high of 83 billion. West Africa saw its FDI increase by 48% to reach $14 billion, and that of Central Africa stabilized at $9.4 billion.
We are coming to the end of our interview.